Hello, this is Murli. Welcome to Techsolutions. If you are watching my video first time, don't forget to subscribe the channel immediately and click the bell icon for more updates and like the video to reach more members. Don't skip the video and watch until end. And give your comments or query or specific suggestions, or if you need any specific topic want to explanation in comment section, and don't forget to the comment on video.
Hi, in this video we are discussing about structure of C program. What is the basic structure you have to follow writing the any C program, right? I will explain one by one. The first section in C program is documentation section. The second one is link section. The third one is definition section. The third one is definition section. And the fourth one is global declaration section. Global declaration section, right? And the fifth one is main section. We have using the main section. Again, the main has the two types or two parts. That is, one is declaration part. The other one is the declaration part, and the second one is the executable part. Executable part. That is the entire main method is the two parts, and the last one is subprogram. The last one is subprogram. This is the main structure of C program. Just I would rather this is the basic structure of C program. What is the first section? The first section is the documentation section. The second one is the link section. Third section is the definition section. And fourth one is a global declaration section. And fifth one and main is the main section. And last one is the subprogram section. Right? First, roughly I will explain what is the need of each section. Here, the need of documentation section is to represent the some description, about your program. That is the need of, means you know what is meant by documentation. You can give some documentation about your program. That is the need of documentation section. And what is the need of link section? By using link sections, we have to include some header files as well as some libraries which is necessary for successful execution of your program. That is the need of link section. And third one, definition section. What is meant by definition section means here we have to define some constant values by using macros. By using macros, we have to define some constant values, right? And global section. What is meant by global section means global declaration section. Means here the declaration is nothing but a variable can declared as a global. Variable can declare as a global, right? And next section is the main section. Is the main method in your program. That is it is the heart of your program. Without main method, there is a no program. Means the program cannot be executed. This is the main method. Open parenthesis and then close parenthesis. This is the main part of your program. And the last one is the subprogram. What is the need of subprogram? Means if there is some big problem, that big problem is divided into n number of subproblems, right? That is the need of subprogram. These are the basics about C structure. Now I will explain one by one. right? What is the need of documentation section? Means by using the documentation section, right, I have to write some description. By using the documentation section, I have to write some comments. I have to write some comments on my program. Like I want to write the author name, or what is the date I have to implement it, I have to develop the program or code, and what is the version of my application or software or IDE, and what is the my basic input, right? What is my expected output? These type of instructions I want to give as a document. Means you can take the any application, those application can give the one read file, right? What is meant by read file? This read file can consist of how we can open the file, how we can execute, how we can compile, and what is the basic information. Means all the versions, basic information is available in the documentation section. Like that in C program also, while you have writing the any C program, we can give the some comments or some description about your program. Now how we can give the description in your program means the description may be a single line, or multiple line, right? We can give the a single line comment or multiple line comment. Means comment is nothing but you can give the description. How many ways you can give the description means either single line comment or multiple line comment. How we can give the single line comment means double slash followed by what is the comments or what is the descriptions you want to represent. That is called as a single line comments. Suppose I want to give more than one line. I want to give the description about my program. More than one line means I can give slash star followed by n number or multiple lines of comments and end with star slash. These are the two ways I want to give the documentation about my program. Right? Simply suppose I am writing a program for addition of two numbers. That is a problem statements. Now what is the my comments? I have written the comments as suppose aim. What is the my aim? Is I can writing as a comment. Aim is add or addition of two numbers. Like that I have writing starting line of my program. Now this will be understood whenever I can read this program can implemented for addition of two numbers. Like that we can give the some comments at any of the middle of any place in your program. We can write either single comments or multiple line comments wherever you can require. Suppose in middle of the program I can write down some logic C equal to A plus B. What is the need of these statements? Somebody know, somebody don't know. For them also I want to understood. I have write the comments double slash. Here I am adding A and B value and it will be stored. Where it will be stored? Stored in C. Like that I have to write the some comments in any place in your program. That is the need of documentation section in your program. Clear? Documentation section can be used for to write the description of your program. How we can give the description means either single line comment or multiple line comment. What is meant by single line comment? It means you can write the comment in a only one line. If you want to represent the more than one line means you can using the multiple line comments, right? And the second section. What is the second section here? Link. What is meant by link section means by using the link section we have to link. We have to link or you have to include. We have to include the header files or libraries which is the necessary for. We have to include the header file or libraries, right? Libraries. These are necessary for execution of your program. Based on these libraries or header files, we can execute in your program. That means these two header files are compulsory for successful execution of your program. Those header files we have to link in your program. All the header files and libraries available in your environment. That is the software, right? But that environment softwares, what are the header files is available, those are included in your program. Your own program you want to include. Then how we can include those header files in your program is by using hash include, then angular brackets in between. I have to include the header file. Suppose for example, I have to include stdio.h. What is the meaning? Here I have to include standard input output header file. I have to include the standard input output header file. Same as this. Suppose hash include, right, conio.h means I have to include the one more header file. Conio.h means console input and output header file. Suppose same way I have to include one more header file. This is also necessary for my program. I thought means I can include. Suppose for example math.h means these are all the different header files. Means these header files can consist of different functions. These header files can consist of different functions. Suppose for example, here what is the need of standard input output header file? Here we have the standard input and output functions. What is the standard input function? The standard input function is the scanf function. And what is the standard output function is the printf function. Right? Now if I want to use the scanf function or printf function in my program, definitely I want to include this header file, because these two functions are available in the particular header file or particular library. Right? Same way, if I can include conio.h means console input and output. What is the need of this header file? Suppose if I want to use clear function, I have to use. Suppose when I can use the mathematical function, if I want to perform any mathematical operations. Suppose I want to find square root function. Suppose I want to find sine function, otherwise power of function, otherwise tan function. Means if I want to perform any mathematical operations, then I can include the math header files. Like that, there is a n number of libraries available in the IDE. Those IDEs we have to include in your program. Then only the program is successfully executed. That is the need of link section. Means by using the link section, we have to link or you have to include the header files which is necessary for execution of your program. Right? Clear? That is the need of link section. And the next one is the definition section. The next one is the definition section. What is the need of definition section? Means by using the definition sections, we have to define some constant value. We have to define some constant value. How? Means by using the macros hash define is the macro for define the some constant value. Suppose one value I can require. Suppose I can require pi value. What is the pi value? 3.14. Right? Here what is the value of pi value is 3.14. This 3.14 is assigned as a constant to the particular variable pi. Now wherever I can require the value of 3.14, I can using the name as a pi. Suppose simply I want to find the area. What is the area formula? Area equal to pi into r square, that is r into r. Now what is the pi value default here? Suppose 3.14 into, what is the radius value you can take? Suppose 2 into 2, it will be calculated and the result will be stored into the area. Means by using the definition sections, we have to define the some constant value as a macros. Clear? That is the need of definition sections. And the next one is the global declaration. Right? What is meant by global declaration? Before that, what is meant by declaration, or how many ways we have to declare? How many ways we have to declare the variable? Means I can declare the variable in two ways, either local or global. I can declare the variable in the either local or global. What is meant by local? Means the variable which we can declare, inside the function. Inside the function is called as a local variable. You know general meaning. What is meant by local? Means only within the premises. Global means the entire. Means what is meant by local variable? Means we can declare the variable as a either local variable or global variable. Suppose if we can declare the variable as a local, where you can declare means within the function only we can declare. Those type of variables are called as a local variable. Suppose if we can declare the variable as a outside of the function. those variables are called as a global variable. Right? Now in this global declaration part, I can declare the variable as a global. This variable I can access within the main function as well as in sub functions also. That means in sub programs also. Means here what is meant by global declaration means if I can declare the variable as a global, that variable can access within the main method as well as outside of the main method also. Are you clear? Actually, you can declare the variable in two ways, right? One is a local, another one is a global. Local means only within the function. Global means outside of the function. Whenever you can declare the variable as a global, that variable can access within the function as well as outside of the function also. Okay? That suppose if we can declare the variable means that variable can access. Suppose if we can declare the variable here, this variable can access from this open brace into this closed brace only. That is the need of local variables. Are you clear? What is the need of global declaration? Right? I think I clear. And the next section. What is the next section is main section. The next one is the main section. The main section is the heart of the program. That means without main method, the program cannot be executed. Means always there is a few different sections here, documentation section, link section, definition section and global declaration section, but the execution will be starts from main method, okay, from the open brace into closed brace. Here again the main methods are declared in the two part. One is declaration part. What is meant by declaration part means in declaration part what are the variables are required to solve your problem. What are the variables are required for to solve your problem? All the variables we can declare here. That means this declaration is called as a local declaration. Means what are the variables we can require for solve your problem? Okay, now those variables we can declare in the declaration part. And what is the need of executable part? Right? In executable part we can write some logic. We can write some logic for the implementation of your problem. Means you can implementation of your problem you are writing in the executable part. That means the main method consists of two parts. One is the declaration, another one is the executable part. What is the need of declaration part? In the declaration part we can declare the variable which is necessary for solve your problem. That's all. Now in executable part you have write the procedure or you have write the logic how we can solve the problem. That is in the executable part. Suppose simply I will give the one example. Suppose I want to find addition of two number, right? Simply I can declare the two variables. Into a equal to 5, suppose b equal to 6, c. That is the declaration part, right? Now in executable part I have to write c equal to a plus b and I have to display, right? Printf the sum is percentage d comma c, right? Now here this is called as a declaration part. Now these two called as a executable part. Are you clear? What is meant by main section? And the last one is the subprogram. What is meant by subprogram means in subprogram section if there is a one big problem, in subprogram section if there is a one big problem, that problem is divided into n number of subproblems. Subproblem, suppose for example I have performed all the arithmetic operations. What are the arithmetic operations I want to perform? Either addition or subtraction or multiplication or division or modular division. Suppose let us assume it is a big problem. Now what I can do? I have to assume add, that is addition, is a one program. Suppose subtraction is a one program. Multiplication is a one program. Like that the given problem is divided into n number of subprograms. Right? That is the subprogram section. Means here basically C is a procedure oriented programming language. Means while you are writing the any C program, you have to follow this procedure. Means the main thing is in the main method. First you can declare all the variables which is necessary for execution of your program. Those variables we can declare within the declaration part. After the declaration part is completed, we can start your execution process. Clear? That is the main procedure or process for while you have to writing the any C program. Okay. Here I will explain the one example. means for all the sections. What is the documentation section? Documentation section for the comment section. Here I have read the comment. What is the comment? Means single line comments is enough. Means what is my comment? Means find area of circle. That is my program. That is the comment section I have to write. Now what is the need of link section? By using link section, I have to include what are the header files are required. Suppose I need one header file. It is the standard input and output header file. And what is the second header file I have to include? Suppose conio.h. This header file is enough. And definition section. What is the need of definition section? We have to define some constant value as a macros wherever you can require. If it is required means you can define, otherwise you have to neglect. It is an optional one. Suppose based on my problem statements, I can require the one constant value. Then I have to define hash define. Suppose I have to define the pi value as 3.14. Right? Now global section. For this program, no need of any global variable. Right? Then I can go to the main method. Main, right here, open brace and then close brace. In we have the two parts. One is the declaration part, another one is the executable part. Right? Now what is the need of declaration part? In declaration part, we can read the any input. Then we can declare the variable. Suppose what is the problem statements? Find the area of the circle. Right? Now I can read the area I want to need. Now I can declare the one radius value, that is the r value. Suppose r value is the 2, I can declare. And what is the output we can get? The output is I can record as a area. There is a two variables I want to declare. And I have to use clear the screen. Clear the screen. After that, I know what is the formula for area. Then I have to calculate area equal to pi into r square. R into r. I have to write like that. Okay. After that, I have to display printf percentage f comma area. That is the area I have to display as a result. And no need for the subsection. Now it is simply called as a 1C program. See here, first I have to define the documentation section, and these are the link section. Right? Now it is the definition section. For global section is no need for my program. Now it is the main part. Right? In this main part, there is a one part is the declaration part, and another part is the executable part. Now the declaration part and executable part is separated by the clear the screen. Means before clear the screen there is a declaration part, after the clear the screen is a executable part, and close the main method. It is the one best example for to represent a structure of C program. Clear? I think all of you clear about this structure of C program. If you have any doubts or any query or need any clarifications, please comment in your comment section. Right? Thank you.